historic New Rose, Louisiana, and none other than the beautiful and historic Julian Parters building here on the third floor studios. Welcome, everybody. Welcome aboard. We have a very interesting twist on our show tonight, so I'm so glad you showed up. A lot of people know what's going on tonight. A lot of people are kind of used to the same Dave K show format, but we got something very, very different tonight. We are actually launching a new podcast slash program for Point Capee and the surrounding parishes, and I'm really excited about this. We have teamed up with Billy Wright and Jordan Taylor, and so they're going to be hosting a show called Under the Lights, and they're going to be bringing the high school athletic scene to the airwaves, to podcasting, to people that were interested in it. And I'm really, really excited about this. It's going to be a first in Point Capee Parish and the surrounding areas. I don't know of really any other show who's going to be doing what these guys are going to be doing. So what the format is tonight is I'm going to introduce them in a second here. I am going to stick around for about 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm going to turn the show over to them. And look, we got a lot of great in-studio guests, and we got like great phone calls that are coming up with some record-breaking people. I'm not going to say any more. If you love high school athletics and you love the up-and-comers and you like the movers and shakers, this is the place that they're going to be right here. So without further ado, welcome, guys, to the show. We got Billy Wright and Jordan Tyler. How y'all doing?
Thank you.
Yes, glad to have y'all here. This is great. I mean, this is like a dream come true for y'all, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you having us. Took a lot of hard work to get to this point, but we're grateful for the opportunity. And I couldn't even the excitement today was out of this roof. So, Billy,
Yeah, he only called me like 50 times talking about, man, you ready? You ready? I'm ready, Jordan. I mean, no turning back now. Let's do it.
Exactly. That's right. That's right. All right. So we have. I want to kind of introduce y'all as far as what y'all experiences are. So Billy, you are a former basketball and a football coach, right?
No, I was
or
former
player.
Player.
A player. That's
Football
right.
And baseball player. And graduated from Livonia class of '96.
96. Gotcha. Right. And Jordan, so you Port Barry graduate 2014,
yes,
right?
Sir.
And you've been 5 years of football coaching, right?
Correct. I've coached for 5 years, and then now I'm trying to turn into the broadcasting ranks.
Excellent, excellent. Well, this is your format to do it for sure. So I'm anxious to get started and everything. So without further ado, I know we have some phone calls to make.
Correct.
And so we can do one of two things. I can step out right now, and if you can start getting your guest in, if that's what you want to do. Is there anything else that we want to y'all want to talk about? Give us more details about your show coming up.
We're gonna announce who's on the show tonight. We have 4 phone calls to make. Ian Montz is a safety from Acadiana High School. We also have Bruley head coach, Coach Schooler. We got Madison Prep quarterback, Zion Chris. We also have Errol Rogers Jr., quarterback from Lafayette Christian Academy. We got two-headed monster in the backfield for Catholic of Point Capee, Matthew Langlois and Colin Giraffe.
Gazafi.
I got it. I'm gonna get it right before the show's over with.
Uh-huh.
So very excited, and last but not least, can't forget about who just broke the record Friday night. Acadiana running back Dylan Monette.
Boom! Good job on that.
Big names this week. Very excited for. Thank you for everyone who got back to us and was interested in coming to get interviewed. And it's a start, and it's a really good start. So
yes,
we're excited to see where this goes. Billy, you got anything on that note?
No, sir. I'm ready to make some phone calls.
Let's do it. Now, I can kind of hang around a little bit to the phone calls over. And so real quick, who's the next person that's going to be taking the seat right here?
Zion Chris will come on next.
Okay, you want him to come on now and me to get off so we can kind of get situated? Or?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
While we're making the phone call.
Let's bring him on then. Okay, cool. I'm getting out of here. Y'all take it from here.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
You.
So our first phone call interview will be Ian Montz from Acadiana High School, starting safety. Also plays baseball at Acadiana High School. He's a UL commit for baseball. Holds the anchor of that defense. So very excited to see what Ian Montz has to say today with all these questions we have in store for him. So if
get him on the line.
If Ian Montz will come on, we'll see. Waiting on the phone call. While we're waiting on the phone call, we'll talk some brackets that are going on. Division 1 brackets, you got your local here, Catholic of Baton Rouge moves on. They will have a rematch with John Curtis in the semis. They played in the Dome the last 2 years, so Curtis, Catholic of Baton Rouge should be an exciting matchup right there in the semis. Catholic of Baton Rouge will be the home team there. Some 5A matchups. Acadiana High, they're going to be playing Airline in the quarterfinal matchup down there in Airline. Then you got Zachary, defending state champs. They're going to be playing East Ascension. You also got, let's see, move on to 4A. The 4A ranks. A lot of upsets last week. Let's see. Karen Crow will play Warren Easton this week. You got Brobridge versus Card. I'm excited for that matchup. Yeah. Neville Westgate.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, is this Ian Montz?
Yes, sir.
Ian Montz, how's it going, brother?
Good.
What you have going on this Sunday evening?
Nothing much.
Not much. How enjoyed your weekend? Big win Friday night. What you did?
Say that again?
I said big win Friday night. How did you enjoy your weekend?
Just hung out.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hung out with some family.
Yes, sir.
Ian, if you go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody that's watching live, we appreciate that at this time.
Hi, I'm Ian Muntz. I play for Acadiana High football.
Yeah, okay. Ian Montz is the starting safety for Acadiana High. He is number 5. He is a senior, and he is currently a UL baseball commit. So catch Ian in the secondary for football and catch him on the baseball diamond in a couple months from now. So Ian, were you ready to get started with some questions?
Yes, sir.
All right, we will discuss some questions here. We're going to hear your feedback. All right.
Well, I got one already.
Go ahead.
What is this terrible twerks? Tell me about that, Ian.
Terrible Turks?
Yes, sir.
That's what we call our defense at Acadiana High. You know, we play hard. We go hard every play, and we make big plays. And that's why they call us the Terrible Turks.
Okay.
All right. I've been wanting to know the same thing, Billy. I'm glad that you brought that topic up. And last week, y'all came in and said, bring the wood. What bring the wood had to do with Friday night?
Bring the what?
Yes, sir. Bring the wood.
Wait, say that again?
On one of y'all posts, y'all had bring the wood Friday night. So what bring the wood means in y'all terms?
Bring the red. You just come and play hard football. That's pretty much it.
That's interesting facts there. Thank you, Ian. Potential dual sport athlete at UL, or you would be only focusing on baseball in college?
I'll just be focusing on baseball.
Okay, only at baseball whenever he goes to UL.
Okay.
Good to know. You want to go ahead and get the next one for me?
So tell me, Ian, how's the brotherhood and trust at Acadiana on y'all team?
Say that again?
How's the brotherhood and trust at Acadiana on the football team? You got a pretty strong connection, or?
Oh yeah, we have a strong connection. Our brotherhood, we're real close at Acadiana, and especially on the football team. And we have each other's backs. We play for each other.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong at all right there. I want to know some stats here. Ian, where do you stand on interceptions, fumble recoveries, and games started in the secondary this season?
I have 4 interceptions, and one of them was for a pick 6.
Okay, 4 interceptions, 1 for a pick 6. And fumble
Yes, sir.
recoveries?
Sir?
Any fumble recoveries?
I have 1 fumble recovery.
Okay, cool. And you started every game this season?
Yes, sir.
Sweet. Senior spotlight there.
So Ian, do you play defense and offense, or what?
I play I play a little bit on offense whenever they need me, and when they want to throw me the ball at receiver.
Okay.
Nice. Didn't know that.
So when they want you to score, they just throw you the ball, right?
Yes, sir.
Ian, tell me something. How fun is it standing on those sidelines watching your offense put up basketball scores weekly?
It's fun. It's fun. We know every Friday night the defense knows our offense is going to put up points on the board, and us as a defense, we have to come out and play hard and stop our opponent. But yeah, it's real fun watching them score.
Yeah, that's insane numbers. We did an article this past Friday where it says y'all scored more points in 11 games than that 2013 state title team did in 15 total games. So interesting fact there. Something's going brewing over there at Acadiana.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
So Ian, once you get to UL, tell me this: what would be your favorite memory as a Ram?
My favorite memory as a Ram would be just hanging out with my teammates and having fun after games and celebrating. That's about it.
Okay. And so what position you go out for in baseball?
Center field.
Center field.
Center field. A lot of speed there.
Yep.
Ian, a couple of us were worried about Walker this past week, but we never had a doubt in the Rams winning. How much confidence does this team have right now after a shutout win over Walker?
We have full confidence right now. You know, we're doing good right now. It all starts at practice every week. We practice hard, come out to game Friday night and play hard. That's how it is.
That's the words I was looking for.
What team, Ian, would y'all want to meet up with in the Dome if you had to choose one?
I want to play Zachary again.
I knew you were going to say that.
If we had to play somebody in the Dome, I would like to play Zachary.
It so happened that they fell on y'all side of the bracket, so potential semifinal matchup there.
Yep.
That would be a good one. We would definitely be there to watch y'all.
For sure. All right.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about that Walker game a little bit more. So you anchored the back half of that secondary. How pleased were you that the Ram defense only allowed 9 first downs and 154 total yards to a really good Walker team?
I was really pleased with that. You know, we game planned all week for 2 of their best offensive players, which was a receiver that they had and their running back. The secondary had to stop the receiver, which we did. He only had 2 catches for a little bit of yards, and we shut down that running game. So I was pleased with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let me ask you this: what is y'all favorite pregame food or music that y'all listen to kind of get y'all going?
Any
for
rituals
a game?
on game day also?
We before every game on Friday night, we eat in the commons area at school, and after that we go to our classrooms and we just hang out before game and hang out. Yeah.
Pretty much watch film or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any song that gets you hyped for game day?
We ready.
We ready.
We ready.
We ready.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So it looked like a complete game in a shutout in the 5A playoff bracket this past Friday. Usually this doesn't happen this late in the bracket. So what will it take to have another shut down defensive night at Airline this week?
It's going to take hard preparation, hard practice throughout the week, and a lot of film, watching their offense, and just getting prepared.
All right, Ian, how about this? Here's a question for you. It's a two-headed question here. You see where I'm going with this? Right here. Rams defense allowing 13 points per game, 25 turnovers, 13 interceptions, 12 fumbles, and have held teams to 28% conversion rates on third downs. Satisfied or want more? That's my first question. And my second question is, Rams have 31 sacks, 69 tackles for losses, and 51 hurries from the D-line, which has been said could be the best front seven in the state. Is responsible for 27 sacks, 50 tackles for loss, and 39 hurries. What's your thoughts on that front seven, and are you satisfied or do you want more?
I don't think we're ever satisfied on defense. We always want more. We're hungry on defense. So yeah, never satisfied.
Yep, that's a great answer. That's the way to be. That's the way you're gonna make it to the Dome, just like that.
Sure.
Well, how about how's the community buzzing? What's the atmosphere like around home?
Also, I'm gonna add something to that. You said buzzing around school and community. Well, you have a lot to be proud about this season. You have undefeated regular season for the first time since 1984, outright district champs. Your teammate Dylan Monette, that we will interview in a little while, becomes the all-time leading rusher. Scored more points in less games than the 2013 state championship team. So there's a lot going on at Acadiana High School right now. There's a lot of buzzing. We want to know how the community and how the school is kind of like, what's the emotion? What's going on right now?
Our community is very supporting. You know, they come out every Friday night. They support us. We get a lot of fans every Friday night, whether home or away. They travel with us too. So that's what that helps us a lot because we know that we have the fans and the community to back us up as well.
Right.
So yeah.
That's a great thing to have. Is when your fans travel well.
So Ian, is your team looking forward, or is this team keeping last year's quarterfinal loss in the back of their heads and playing one game at a time?
We're playing one game at a time. You know, we don't want to look too far ahead right now, but we just want to keep it one game at a time and continue to dominate whoever is in front of us.
Any favorite teammates on that team? Any on the offensive side, defensive side? Got a favorite teammate?
Offense, you know, me and Dylan are real close. Defense, you know, I don't really have any close ones. We are really close on defense. So, yeah.
So, Ian, last question from us. What is it like at practice going against that Veer machine?
It's tough. It's tough.
Veer to veer.
Veer to Veer,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's tough, but, you know, we have a good D. Whenever we do that at practice, we have a good D-line, so it's kind of hard for our offensive line to push us back on the D-line. So,
Right.
yeah.
So,
But, yeah, it's fun.
So I'm guessing y'all broke down film. Everything's ready for a great week preparation for practice. Games Friday down in Airline. What should we expect this upcoming week?
A lot of preparation, hard work this week. You know, we have to. Coach said tomorrow morning, first practice, we got film at 7:30, so be up early, ready to work.
Yes, sir. Well, Ian, we ain't gonna take up your time anymore. We appreciate you coming on. Have a great Thanksgiving week. Tell everybody back home I said hello, and go Rams.
Good luck to y'all,
Yes,
Ian.
sir.
Good luck, buddy.
Thank you. Go Rams.
Go
Yes,
Rams.
sir. Thank you.
It's a nice kid.
Yeah. Very respectful kid there, very hard worker, and he's been working his tail off for his moment. So seniors have a chance to go win the ultimate prize. We'll see.
And they want Zachary back in the dome.
Yeah, well, they'll meet him in the semis because they're in the same side of the bracket, so they want their rematch bad after that quarterfinal loss at Rick and Ram Stadium last year. So moving along, can you hear me? Can you hear me in the back, Mr. Jarrow?
Yes, go ahead.
So I can go ahead and start my next interview.
Yes, sir. Go for it.
Okay, so sitting here with Mr. Billy Wright, we're gonna go ahead and bring on our next guest at this time. He's sitting in the studio with us, and he is the starting quarterback for the Madison Prep Chargers, Zion Chris. Zion Chris is the starting quarterback for Madison Prep.
Thank you for being here, Zion.
Thank you, man.
How about you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I play QB for Madison Prep, class of 2022. Just been working, with my team, my squad, trying to get better every day.
That's good to hear. Madison Prep runs a spread offense. Zion is a sophomore at Madison Prep. He also plays for the basketball team. Number 19 is your jersey number, and he has a big playoff matchup against Union Parish this upcoming week. So we're very excited to see how that game goes. I know I picked Madison Prep to go to the Dome in my bracket. Remember we did brackets at the end? I picked Madison Prep to go to the Dome to play Sterlington. So Madison Prep, big game this week. Go get the job done. I know what you're capable of. So we're gonna get started with the interview, if that's okay with you.
Yes, sir.
Billy, any last words before we get started?
No, let's go ahead. Let's get
All
it.
right, let's get this thing rolling. All right, Zion, Louisiana Gridiron Football Magazine called your school, your football team, wide receiver high. Can you elaborate on why is this?
I believe my receiver squad will be the best in the state.
Yep.
And they all very good and they work hard every day. And, I can throw the ball to each and every one of them knowing that they all gonna catch the ball and make something happen.
Right.
They all playmakers.
So you got a LSU commit on your receiver core. You got a commit that's undecided right now. LSU and Bama is the choices. And then you got some talent over there. I'm very impressed with this receiver core, and y'all have the rights to earn that magazine cover of being wide receiver high. So congrats on those honors, and keep up the hard work.
So tell me, how much have you grown this year since taking over as a freshman?
I've grown a lot. I've become more confident, more experienced from last year, and I've been trying to get better every day. Stay bonding with my teammates and stay focused.
Jordan, I still can't get over this kid as a sophomore.
Sophomore, Billy, how about
cannot
that?
get over that.
That's crazy. How tall are you?
6'1".
6'1" sophomore, and how much you weigh?
180.
180 sophomore, sitting in the studio with us. The next big name to come out of Louisiana is sitting right across from us, Billy.
Guarantee it. And you told me you had LSU and Southern looking at you, right?
Yes, sir.
LSU and Southern is on the radar. He also, ladies and gentlemen, for those that are watching back home or wherever you're watching from, he is the state leader in touchdowns thrown this year. So big honor there. Congrats.
Thank you.
This is a 3A honor, correct? Or this is a entire division's honor?
Entire division.
Entire division. 9 divisions out there, and he is the leading touchdown passer. So big honors there. We appreciate you coming make the drive and speaking to us today.
Yeah, we already know this team's goal. So you tell me what's this team's goal for this year.
To win state.
There you go. Yep, to get that ring, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Get the ring.
Prove everybody
Baby,
wrong.
ring us up. That's the goal.
Did you hear a lot that you're too small? You ever hear that?
Not really. I mean, I don't be really worried about size.
That's what I'm
Right,
talking
yeah.
about. There you go.
You're a lefty? Or
No,
righty?
right-handed.
Right, it's okay. Didn't want to get that confused. At what part of the season did this team face adversity, and how did y'all overcome it? If y'all faced any adversity this year, how did y'all overcome it?
Really, we face adversity every week playing against teams because everybody really trying to beat us because we really good. You know, I really don't know.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But the schedule that I've seen y'all play, it should be some adversity in that schedule. But that's what makes a really good football team, how you overcome that adversity. So.
Correct. So you wear number 19, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a reason you wear that number, or is that just kind of what Coach threw at you?
Nah, I just put it on. It really don't matter what number I wear. I just want to play.
Yeah.
It stuck with you.
You wear the same number for basketball?
Nah.
Okay, cool. Okay, we're going to go to our next question. How good of a feeling is it that you have some of the best receivers in the state to pick apart defenses every week?
It's a great feeling. Not many teams can have that same, receiver core. It's easy, and I could throw to any receiver on the team. And I know they're going to be able to catch the ball. It makes them happy.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's whenever it's fun, watching your offense pick apart defenses.
It's fun.
So how's y'all confidence this far along in the season?
We got confidence that we'll beat every team that we come our path.
Yeah.
All right, how about this? We're gonna talk your stat line real quick. We can talk about your stats.
Yeah.
2,389 yards passing this season, Billy.
Wow.
39 total touchdowns, 7 interceptions on the season. How hard did you work in the offseason to be this elite of a quarterback at a young age?
Sophomore.
Sophomore. Ladies and gentlemen, sophomore.
I work very hard because I know I had something to prove, and I just want to get better every day. What motivated me was I had a torn meniscus last year.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it really motivated me to work harder. I feel like I let my team down. I want to just stay focused and stay ready.
And how far did y'all go last year?
To the third round.
Third round, and you wasn't playing.
I wasn't playing.
Because you was with the meniscus, so you got redemption in your eyes.
Yeah.
So a lot going on. We hope for you stay healthy the rest of the way. So, Charger pride. What's the feeling around campus and the community knowing this team is a state championship caliber team?
The feeling is good. Everybody is riding us, and everybody think we gonna make it to the dome, and everybody just cheering for us.
Right.
So y'all got a like a little tradition y'all do every Friday before the game. Certain meals y'all eat, music y'all listen to, y'all break down film. Tell me a little bit about what y'all do Friday.
We eat pregame meals. Then we might go in the coach classroom, watch a movie, relax, just watch some film. And I like to talk to God before every game.
There you go. Always keep him first.
Right.
Yeah.
You do that, you go a long ways.
Mm-hmm.
That's big there. All right. College. We talked about his college offers so far, right?
Yes, sir.
It's interest. LSU and Southern, so we can cross that one off.
Do you have any colleges that you hope come calling?
Not really.
Just whoever, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, go visit all of them. From what I hear, go visit all of them. And tell me when they start calling, your daddy and mama never had to buy clothes for you again, because you have everything from LSU to Ole Miss on all the way through. Go visit them all.
All right, I got a two-part question here. We're gonna talk your playoff game last Friday, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So your team had a sluggish start.
Yeah.
What was the halftime adjustments, and how did y'all stay away from not panicking when y'all was down 10 at half? And here's the second part. 13 for 21 is your stat line, 133 yards and 2 interceptions Friday night. I know this wasn't your best of nights, especially with the bad weather going on. How focused and ready are you to get back on the field Friday night? So how focused are you ready to get back on the field, and how did y'all stay away from not panicking down 10?
At halftime, my coach was talking to us, and he was just saying how we did not want us to be our last game with each other.
Right.
Because I don't know what I'll do without football, and I just want to be with my team. I want to get back on the field, start working, to prepare for the next game. Just want to take one game at a time, you know.
Right. So, in that nature, back to practice tomorrow, guns blazing, ready to roll, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Important matchup this week. Those that don't know, Madison Prep versus Union Parish. Quarterfinal matchup, winner goes to the semis. This is your quarterback, Zion Chris, number 19. He will be charging that Georgia attack Friday night. Okay, so I want to ask you a question. It ain't much to do with football, but what was the experience like, and has this happened often before? Your pep rally last week, Boosie came by. What was that? What was that like?
Who knew Boosie? Who got Boosie over there?
Who got Boosie to come to y'all pep rally?
His daughter.
His daughter?
His daughter goes to school?
Goes to school.
Okay.
I wasn't really too much worried about it because I had a game.
Yeah.
I didn't want to lose track.
Right.
Lose focus. I had to stay ready for the game.
There you go.
That
was pretty exciting, though,
I
wasn't
thought it was exciting.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I seen that when we came into the studio. I didn't know nothing about it until just now.
All right, here we go. How can you be a difference maker when corners shut down the passing game? I don't know if they have this year. And because I put down, you're a manager on the field and control the clock, or do you use your legs to take over? So do you manage the game, or do you use your legs whenever your passing game is shut down?
Both, really.
Both?
Yeah, it's all about thinking, too. But I can run.
Yeah, I've seen some highlight film on you, and you got some wheels and you got some athletic ability.
4.5 and a 40.
Yep. So, anything else you want to say about that?
Nah, that's it.
Cool. Let's see. Over 2,000 yards and over 30 touchdowns. What's next for Zion Chris after football season?
Just start working on my skills, getting better. Playing basketball, working on my speed for track, and play a little bit of baseball too.
Okay, baseball.
You're a busy guy.
Yeah.
Very busy guy.
Good.
4-sport athlete.
Mhm.
That's what I did in high school. 4-sport athlete. So, final question for you, Zion. We're gonna talk about your favorite Charger memory. You're young, so you still got plenty more memories to go. But freshman, sophomore year, give me your favorite memory.
I really can't tell you my favorite memory, but I like every memory, every moment my team makes, and being at the school is very, fun. I like it. I love it.
High school football is fun, huh?
Yeah.
It's exciting. It's an exciting time of the year when the playoffs roll around. A lot of emotion is poured in.
Yep.
All the hard work from the summer, and it's crazy how some of these games go. I've seen a lot of upsets the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And but I'm rooting for y'all. I'm pulling for y'all. I'm pulling for the quarterback. I'm pulling for your team. I will be looking at that score closely Friday night.
Yeah, we hope to see y'all in the dome for sure.
Yeah. Anything you want to say before we log off with you?
Nah. Go Chargers.
Go Chargers.
Go
Yeah,
Chargers,
that's
that's
true.
it.
Billy, any last words for Zion?
No, I just still can't get over this kid's a sophomore. I'm going to keep up with you, junior and senior year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very interested to see where you go. Hopefully you'll be wearing the purple and gold, but that's your choice. That's you and your family's choice. And as long as you keep God first, you'll be all right.
Yes, sir.
Couldn't have said it any better, Billy. Well, Zion, we ain't gonna keep you any longer. We thank you.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate you coming on. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I mentioned this. This is the state touchdown leader. They run the spread. He's the QB. He's a sophomore. Wears number 19. Also plays 3 other sports. It looks like you're in the 2000 club, 30 touchdowns club. So big things to come out from Madison Prep with this young quarterback. He's going to do big things in the future. We can't wait to see where Zion Chris ends up.
I know you're proud, huh, Dad?
Oh yeah. Dad proud. Yep. So Zion, that's all we have for you, and we thank you. And good luck Friday night. Go Chargers.
Yep. Go Chargers.
Mr. Gyro in the back. Can we give Mr. Errol Rogers Jr. a phone call? Y'all can go ahead and take y'all place, boys. Errol Rogers Jr. We're going to try to get him on the phone now. So that great kid there, Billy.
Yes, very nice kid. Very, very humble.
On the line now. Stand by.
Yes, sir. Where we at? Errol Rogers Jr.
He's going to be the one we need to keep up with.
You got your notes?
Mm-hmm.
We got 2 headphones here. Cool.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice.
No answer from Errol Rogers Jr. We will get back to him. All right, so we will go straight to 2 more guests that's sitting inside the studio. Billy, big game type of players here. They show up.
Sir.
They show up whenever it matters. And Friday night, 0-0 at halftime, and then they pulled off a special drive, one of the best drives I've seen in a long time.
You was there, wasn't you?
I was there.
In all that rain.
Yep, all that rain, it poured down on us, and these 2 guys took over in the end. We will bring on now
Mr. Matthew Langlois and Mr. Colin Grisafi. How y'all boys doing?
Matthew Langlois and Colin Grisafi. I got it right this time.
There you go.
How about that?
Sir.
Colin Grisafi also plays baseball. Matthew Langlois is a 4-sport athlete. Baseball, track, and basketball. So we will turn it over to you guys. If y'all want to introduce yourself one at a time, you can start Colin, you can start Matthew. It doesn't matter, whatever y'all want to do.
I'm Colin Grisafi. I'm number 23, and I play fullback for Catholic Appointee, and I'm graduating in 2020.
Matthew Langlois, number 7, running back, safety, graduate 2021.
Very nice to meet y'all. This is my first time meeting these guys. You met them before?
I've been knowing Colin since he was probably about, 7 or 8 years old?
Yes, sir.
First time meeting Matthew.
First time meeting Matthew. 2 special young men here that have broke some records, have put up some numbers. So
they're bringing the magic back to New Roads, man.
Magic is back in New Roads, not just in Livonia no more.
Nope, it's in New Roads now.
Catholic Appointed Peace, Smash Mouth football.
Yep.
They love that game Friday night. Down in the mud, my offensive line is better than your defensive line. So
Now talk about y'all win last Friday.
It was a fun game. It was a very good experience for us.
Wanted to come back out there and beat OC again. We did that. We could have played and beat them a lot better, but it's so rainy and wet.
Yeah, it was horrible conditions late in that game. I know that OC didn't take advantage of their opportunities, and y'all did in the end. So that was a difference maker there. So what's the vibe around the school and community whenever this is y'all first trip to the semis since the 1980s? How about that?
Wow.
We're pretty excited about it. It's great to go to the semis and stuff, but I think we're all looking forward to go to the state.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And winning state.
I'm pretty sure the whole city of New Roads is closed down whenever y'all playing on Friday night, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I've been to their playoff games the last 2 years. I saw them play first round last year, and I watched them play LCA a couple years ago whenever I thought that team was going to for sure win state. They ran into a juggernaut of LCA, and a kick return touchdown late in that game. The head into the fourth quarter was the momentum change. So this team here this year looks like they have what it takes.
Yeah.
They got a two-headed monster sitting right in front of us.
For sure. Now tell us about this summer program and this levy run that Jordan is wanting to go do with y'all on one Saturday.
Get back in shape real quick if we go do that.
Tell us a little bit about that.
It's just to strengthen us, get us faster, more condition, and we work out as soon as you end football the season before, and then you start working out all the way until it starts again.
Okay.
The off-season workouts pretty tough,
Pretty intense, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of made a bunch of people quit. Aren't meant for it.
Separate the men from the boys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Makes you a lot tougher, stronger, faster.
Yeah, so how many levies exactly do y'all run? And how many times a week do y'all do this? Or this is a one-time thing?
Yeah, it's a one-time thing, levy run. At the end of the summer conditioning, we go and run on the levy about 110 times up or something around there.
110 times, Billy.
Wow.
You done made it back in the day?
No, I'm tired already.
Tired already, too.
So tell us about this group of Hornets. What makes y'all so special? What?
I'd have to say our bond,
Your bond.
because we've been here all 4 years together, and been with Coach Slim all 4 years, and it's just been a great experience to meet each other and get to know each other better.
Coach Simino's building something great over there.
He is. Tell us a little bit about what Coach tells y'all to get y'all motivated, get y'all going.
I guess a lot of us are self-motivated. I know I'm self-motivated. They had some tragedies on the team this year. Some
really?
family members died, and I think that motivates a bunch of us.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, for sure. That's what's on the back of y'all helmets?
Yes,
Those
sir.
names?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I wanted to put that in a question there, but I didn't want to bring it up on live. But thank you for letting us know that. Okay, fellas, we're going to go individual here. Take us through your journey through freshman year up to until now.
Freshman year, it was tough. We had one senior. He was our center, and we ended up losing in the first round of Southern Layup. So then sophomore year, I didn't play. Junior year, I played, and I started fullback and had a pretty good year. And then senior year was kind of injured throughout the first part of it. And then now we're right where we want to be.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, my 8th grade year, his freshman year, we were little. I mean, we were pretty good. We're a lot better now, I'd say. But, yeah, we had one senior. And then my freshman year, we were really good. We played LCA in the quarterfinals. Should have won state that year, too, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
And then
sure.
sophomore year, did pretty good. Lost the OC in district championship, and then we lost the second round to
It was Ascension Catholic.
Ascension Catholic, yes, sir. And then this year, we're trying to
go farther than y'all have ever went before. So.
Yes, sir.
And you did tell me you play both ways sometimes?
Yes, I play both ways all the time.
All the time?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Wow.
Takes a real summer program to be able to go both ways all the time.
Sir.
I tried both ways and I about died.
We don't even want to talk about that.
Oh. All right. Where does this success of this program come from? Where's the credit at?
Our line.
Offensive line?
Offense and defense.
Yeah. Some tough dudes down there.
Come on.
Without our line, I don't think I wouldn't have nearly the stats I have, you know.
That's a mean
Yes,
son of guns on that offensive defensive line.
Yes, sir.
So y'all tell me, same question I asked earlier. What y'all do to get ready for the game? I mean, what's y'all Fridays like?
Just pre-game meal, and we go and we get in the locker room and focus up, and sometimes they have a video for us to motivate us, but like Matthew said, we're pretty much all self-motivated.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's good when you like that.
It takes a lot to have a self-motivated team nowadays, and you don't find that often. So that's real important.
And Colin, I'm seeing here that you're the third leading rusher in Hornet football.
Yes, sir.
Wow. So who do you know who the first two were?
I think Lawrence Aguilar is number 1, and I don't know about number 2.
I wonder if it was Monty Burke.
I think so.
I believe so it was.
Oh, I lost my paperwork.
For what?
Here it is. Fellas, can we talk some stats real quick?
Yes, sir.
Colin, 34 games, 509 attempts, 2,784 yards in your career. Okay, 5.5 average on the ground, 3.45 a pop. That's their offense right there. 38 touchdowns, 81.9 yards per game. Elaborate what's going on there. That's outstanding numbers.
I have to give it all to my O-line and my tiebacks. They're blocking for me and they're getting the job done. I'm just running.
Yep.
Awesome.
Matthew, 100 attempts, 1,191 yards, 24 touchdowns this season. You just also the school's leading scorer this year. Just broke that record.
Yes,
What week was that?
I think 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, he
So-
broke the all-time scoring leader at Catholic Appointment P.
So y'all tell me, I heard Jordy talking to y'all earlier about this speech the coach gave
I got
Friday
one
night.
More, one more
Oh, I'm
for you
sorry,
before you
go
get
ahead.
there. And Matthew's career, 176 attempts, 2,035 yards, 38 total touchdowns in his career. So two-headed monster here sitting in front of us. Great numbers from both. And I have nothing else to say on that. The numbers speak for themselves. So
tell me about this speech that Coach Semino gave to y'all Friday night.
So I'm gonna go back and exactly tell y'all the words of the speech because I studied this video closely. He said, back in August, this Hornet football player stood in the locker room and talked about legacy. He said district championships are great, going to the quarterfinals is great, but I'm ready to do something that hasn't been done in a very long time. Who said this, and what does this mean to you hearing those words from your teammate?
Aaron Beatty said it, number 33, and it meant a lot because it came straight from him, and he pretty much said, like, everybody's done this. We need to be different, leave our own legacy. And winning the district championship, that's good. Winning the a bunch of games, having a good season, that's good, but we didn't take it a step farther so it could be unique.
Got over the hump this year, got to the semis, try to get over one more hump and get to that state title game. You got anything to say on that?
He said about
He said it all.
everything. Yes, sir.
We're going to stay on that track, and we're going to talk a little bit more about your head coach. Mr. Semino said, nobody's got it better than us. Can you share what those words mean coming out of your coach's mouth? I've heard it a lot the last few weeks.
We're the best coaches, best equipment, you know, we're everything we need to be successful, and nobody has it better than us. Basically means we have everything we need to go
Y'all
out
have
there.
a whole new field now, right?
Yes, sir, kind of.
Like
yeah.
turf.
Oh,
Right.
no, sir. No,
Oh,
sir.
y'all don't?
No, sir.
Okay.
Can we talk about what's on the back of your shirts?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So we're during our whole all season and during the season we've been big on our brotherhood and building our bond, and I think that's why we got this far. And agape is one of the 3 Greek meanings of love, which means like unconditional, uncommon, and just like completely selfless. Like you do stuff that affects others, like you do it for them.
Wow. You got something to say about that, or he said it again?
Yeah,
Colin likes to talk now.
Yeah, that's good. So, Colin, you a senior this year, right?
Yes, sir.
So tell me, what would be your favorite memory as a Hornet?
Probably going to eat with my lineman, and we'd go eat every Thursday.
When y'all go to Satterfields or something?
Couillons.
Couillons, okay.
My favorite memory?
Yep.
I don't have a specific one. Probably just hanging out with all of them, being with them every day.
Yeah.
So does the whole team go out and eat, or just a few of y'all, or what? Just the seniors?
Linemen.
Okay, just the linemen. You ain't got to pay for all them guys, do you?
No, sir.
You play defense. You don't. Sometimes?
I get subbed in every now and then.
Okay. We're going to talk about your defense real quick. Thoughts of your defense being called one of the stingiest defenses in Class 1A football?
We're like scrap,
Yeah.
Play hard. Get a bunch of flags thrown on us for playing hard too. So.
Playing too hard.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've seen some meanness out of y'all. I've seen some toughness. I've seen some grittiness, and y'all put it all together. Y'all a dangerous group on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I'm interested to watch him play Friday night. I really am.
Sure. I know you got some passionate coaches on the sideline. I've watched that from the stands. What can you say about the passionate coaches you have and those after the game speeches from your head coach that just make you want to run through a wall from them?
They want it just as much as we do, and that's big on keeping us in it.
Yeah, the coaches spend countless hours working, after games. They'll stay at the school, going through film, getting ready for next week, staying up all night, preparing so we could be successful.
That's where you see a great coaching staff who puts time and effort and is passionate about the game and not just there collecting a check.
Yep, studying the film, getting better.
Yep. Adversity early in the season, what kind of beginning to the season was it? You talked about the deaths. Anything else in that nature?
We had a bunch of injuries. We had our starting quarterback go down with a broken tibia.
Oh, wow.
We had Aaron Beatty, the one that gave the speech. He broke his tibia. And then we had one of our tackles. He tore a bunch of ligaments in his foot that he's still playing on.
So y'all shouldn't be where y'all at right now because of that.
Yes, sir.
How do you overcome something like that?
It's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough. So tell me, y'all can both take out time and tell me what y'all think y'all have to do this Friday night to win.
Stay focused, complete our assignments, play hard.
How about you,
Colin? We have a good shot at winning.
I think we're most successful when, we just line up in front of them and beat them.
Smash mouth football.
Yep. So a lot of blood, sweat, and tears will go into this week's practice in the game against Southern Lab.
Yes, sir. We got some revenge.
Some revenge in your mind. All right. Let's talk to both of you here. 2 district losses in this year's senior class in their 4 years. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What can you say about those seniors' legacy?
Especially younger guys, they look up to the seniors, see how hard they work, see how much time they put in, and I think it motivates them to play, want to play more and do better.
For sure. And what you can say about your fellow senior football teammates?
Everybody's putting in the same work, and you have to be committed 100%.
For sure.
Or they wouldn't be here.
For sure.
No slackers.
O-line is the engine of this football team. How proud of y'all are those guys to run behind?
It's good. makes it a lot better.
For
Some
sure.
tanks. I think we have the best O-line in the state.
Yeah, it could be thrown in that picture. Y'all run that wing T 3 or 4 5 a pop and eventually break it. So I've seen that all season, and y'all been putting up the numbers to prove it. So 1A, y'all one of the best in the state.
Yes, sir.
First trip to the semis since before the 1980s. What's your thoughts on a win and your end game? Can you see the future, or are you so dialed into what's going on right now?
You know, like I said earlier, it's good winning, going to the semis, but I think we all have our mind on state. You know, one game out a week, try to go 1-0 every week.
Well, this is the question I want to know. Jordy wants to know. All the point people wants to know. Who's the better running back? Who's Thunder and who's Lightning?
Well, he's a fullback. He's more of a,
Okay.
like, you know.
So you
state
just
people.
you just get it in there, Colin.
Yes,
They
sir.
put it to the go and you do the rest, right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
what I'm talking about.
All right, fellas. Last question for y'all, and then we'll let y'all go. Let's talk about 2 drives from Friday night. Okay. First drive, we're gonna talk about. It was a 23-play, 71-yard drive, 4 fourth-down conversions. Does that sound good? That sounds about right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Or
sir.
I got some of that wrong?
The same right.
Okay. And then we'll also talk about the drive where when OC looks defeated, you pop one down the sideline to seal the game, ice it. So we'll talk about those 2 drives. You ever seen something like that? You start in the middle of the third quarter, and you score in the middle of the fourth quarter.
It's crazy.
Yep. 23 plays, 71 yards, 4 fourth-down conversions. I want to hear all 3 of y'all takes on it.
You know, we run the ball a lot. That 23-play drive was because we run the ball a lot. We use a bunch of time.
You think you wore them down in the end?
Oh, yeah. That's the whole point of our offense, really, to wear them down. That's why our line's so good.
Yep.
They never quit. And, you know, we get 2-3 yards every time. Might bust a long one every now and then. But that's what keeps those drives going, O-line, and a lot of hard work and blocking.
Our offensive coordinator, he really emphasizes, like, he'd like a big run, but he'd rather just 2 to 3 yards every play, and that's a win.
I'm not something else. Wow. Well, we're going to be there Friday night. I'm happy for you. I'm glad to see Catholic, you know, coming back. I know it used to be a powerhouse back in the day. I'm excited to see y'all play. I was supposed to go last Friday and watch, but I was sick, so I will be there this Friday to watch.
Sure. And Matthew, what it felt like breaking loose and down the sideline, no one in for about 20 yards away and clear to the end zone.
It was pretty nice, you know. Every time I get the ball, I try to score. I guess I was kind of waiting on one to break loose, and it finally happened. I had a great block by Aaron Beatty. He took out 2 dudes on the outside, so I was able to get past them and just run down the sideline.
For sure. And you, the play call on the goal line on the 1 yard line, did you have it in your intentions to make the leap over the pile?
I seen someone coming at my legs, and there was number 3 was right there.
Right.
And figured that was my.
All instincts from there.
Yes,
For
sir.
sure. Well, fellas, that's all we have for y'all. We wish y'all the best of luck this
Yep.
week.
We thank y'all
Sir,
for coming
thank you.
in.
Have a great week of practice. Be safe this week, and we'll see y'all Friday night.
Go Hornets.
Go Hornets. Thank y'all for stopping in, fellas.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Can we get a phone caller in the back?
You want to try to make that other phone call?
Yes, sir.
Hey, David.
Rogers?
Yes.
So we can take a picture and they can go.
Can there be a commercial so we can take a picture, David?
Say again?
Can there be a commercial so we can take a picture?
Stand by. Yeah, y'all can go take your picture if you want. You good?
Fellas, y'all can come sit at the table.
We'll do it sitting at the table or sitting
Yeah,
up?
we'll do it all sitting at the table.
Get out your way here.
Rogers, Bruley, Monette. We have left to call.
Okay, Roger, really want
I'll be looking on
You can
time,
take this
David.
back there.
Okay.
Dave,
What's
I'll
that?
be looking on time.
Ask him on the microphone here. Look it up
Oh,
on sheet.
I need Monette.
56 minutes, right in almost an hour.
Almost an hour, he said.
Almost an hour? Okay.
Okay,
So we
I-
got about, we're not really on a time crunch. However long it takes to get this done, we're fine.
Got Rogers here, Monette
Ready to go get some
here.
food out for y'all? Y'all good? You may get this off the table for you?
I need Bruley.
Really? Okay.
Look right there.
Okay. LCA.
We're all sitting down right here.
Yes.
Well, one of y'all will probably have to stand up.
Or you can pull that chair.
Yeah, or you can bring the chair. Yeah.
David, you gonna get in?
Yes. Absolutely. I'm just in here. Let me go stand behind here.
I don't understand.
Me neither.
All right, we go.
Three, two, one.
Boom. Good job.
We go 3, 2, 1. All right, thanks.
All right, good job.
Thank y'all for coming in again.
Yeah, thank you all so much.
Y'all rolling, Phillips?
They're rolling out.
Yeah, thank you all so much.
Thank y'all.
Yes.
Good job, y'all.
Good luck Friday night.
We'll invite y'all back later on, too.
Yeah, we're gonna get with y'all, get
Yes.
some of them autographs too, so we can hang them
Yeah.
up.
Thanks for coming out.
All right,
Appreciate it,
bye.
man. All right, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it, bro. All righty. That's good meeting you.
You ready to go back
Be
live?
careful.
Yes, thanks. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. All
We're
right.
ready. If you can get one of those three on the phone.
Okay, let's go ahead and get you framed back up.
Who we doing first?
Whoever answers.
Now, we're back live. You can go ahead and just kind of maybe talk to people, let them know what we're doing. Nobody's going to be sitting in here for the rest of the show. We're pretty much good. So
You can
Yeah.
come hang out with us if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure will.
Talk to him, right?
Anybody in the back that can hear us?
You hear Timmy talking back there?
I don't think he hears us. Well, three great young men, great careers, and I wish them the best of luck this Friday.
Yes, sir.
Both teams
Sure.
have really tough matchups. You got Madison Prep playing Union Parish this week, and Catholic Appointed P playing Southern
Southern
Lab
Lab.
this week. So, no easy task there, but those three athletes there that sat in front of us look motivated, look
Look
ready
like
to
they're
roll.
ready. Like they're ready.
And I bet they have a band of brothers behind them
No doubt.
that are ready to roll too.
Be interesting. Can't wait to see them play Friday night,
For
Catholic
sure.
and Southern Lab.
So, got a matchup you're excited for this week besides those two games?
No, not really.